So what we're going to do today is that we're going to weld some loops so that you can make your own Skagit sink tips. And this is the type of loop that I'm talking about, and this happens to be an Airflo, but you can actually, they're quite expensive, so this is the reason why I'm doing this video, because you can actually buy this material. Now I bought both the Airflo and the Rio sink tip material in grades from T18 down to T7, T10, T14 in between, and my advice is to go with the Rio material, and because it's actually, I think it holds a little bit better quality. What I found with my fishing is that when you get stuck with these Airflo tips, then they tend to break, and I'll show you what happens. Here's an Airflo tip that I bought, and I mended it with some glue. This I haven't seen with the Rio material. So today what we're going to do is that we're going to use the Rio T14, which I have in 15 meters. This is about 30 feet. We have some shrink tubing that we will be using, and then I have this Bosch heat gun, which I can control here on the back so that I can set the temperature correct. And the temperature that I'm using is about 400 Fahrenheit, which is about 200 degrees Celsius. Now this temperature is for the Rio material because this is PVC. So if you would do the same kind of welding for Airflo, which uses polyurethane, you would have to look up what temperature this is advisable for the Airflo material. So there's a couple of things you need to know to be successful when you do this, and I will take out this T14 made by Rio, and you see it's a blue line. This is basically PVC, which contains a cord inside it, so it becomes very, very strong. What we're going to do is that we're going to weld this together so it forms a loop in this way, and we have to eliminate completely the sand that you can see there in between. So this section is going to melt together, and usually what you use is you have about 1 inch from here where the little eyelet is going to be on my right side to the end of where the double section is. And now I'm touching this material. This is not really advisable, so I'm going to go and wash this off with a regular detergent before I start welding it, because when you put your fingers on here, you're going to create a small layer of fat that's going to sit on this PVC, and that's not going to be good for the adhesion when you melt the sections together. So I'm going to wash it off, and then I'll show you how we put this one into a shrink tube, or the shrink tube that I showed you before, and we're going to cut out a section of this so that it's just about enough to cover the section that we're going to weld together. And the shrink tube in itself, it shrinks when we heat it with a heat gun, so that it will keep all the plastics that you have here, it will keep it in place so that it melts together in the correct way, so that the sand completely disappears. So now I cleaned up this first section here. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to cut it with a scalpel at a steep angle. It's not that sensitive because it actually will start melting so that it flows inside the shrink tube when you do it, but I do it with a scalpel like this. And here you can see now how sharp it became. At this point I need about 1 inch or like 3 centimeters of the shrink tube. So I'm cutting off that one about there. It's actually good sometimes to take a little bit more than you need. So we go that way. So here we stick our Rio sink tip into the shrink tube, comes out on the other side, and I'm not going to touch it too much now, but I'm going to twist it around and put it back in on the other side. And now you can shape it a little bit by putting pressure on the outside, and you force the tube upwards. So we have about an eyelet like this, and the weld will actually go just about to there. So I have a little bit extra space here, which makes a uniform shape going in towards the center of the tube. And now preferably what I want to do is that I lay out the entire tip so that you can see there that my steep cut angle can fold down in this way and merge with the main line when I weld it. Now we're just going to set the heat gun, and as you can see it's already set on 200 degrees, that's 400 Fahrenheit, and we place it like this. Now by holding on onto each side here, I can make sure that the sink tip with the cut end is positioned in the right position. So there and there, and I start heating on the middle. And here you can see now how it forces the main line to merge with the tip. So now from here on, it's just to continue working your way out towards the steep angle cut tag end, and then you rotate around so that you heat the shrink tube relatively evenly. You can still see the SEM in between the two lines, so we haven't yet welded them together. And on this side, you just want to go a little bit past the tag end of your line. It's very difficult to do this job without having a heat gun where you can set the temperature. I've tried it, and basically what happens is that the temperature goes too high so that the shrink tube degrades, and then the flowing PVC plastic inside will release, and you won't have a very uniform formation of this welded section. Here you can actually see that it's starting to melt together right there, while you still have the sand present over there. So just to show you here, most of it is now completely merged together over here, while I still have this one left to do. And that's it. Now, at this point, the last thing I do is that I want to straighten it up, because it's a little bit bent, as you can see. Then I uniformly heat the entire shrink tube from here to here, and we're going to roll it against the table to make it completely straight. And at this point you're done. Now you only need to cut up the shrink tube without messing up your sink tip. And that's it. So this is how a perfectly welded loop to your Skagit sink tip looks. It's actually not perfect. You can see a little bit of the cord there, but that hasn't got any relevance for its function. But you see, this entire section over here is welded together, and this is much stronger than any knot you can make. So good luck with yours. Many thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.